Okay, from our last video, you learned what it means to learn how to play the piano and how we're going to go about that this year in our studio, and that we want to take you along with us. Well, something that I love to do and get really excited about is anytime you have an opportunity to make goals. And a new year is of course, my favorite time to do that. So I'm just going to share with you a few resources and ideas about how we set goals in piano and how we can help you set goals in piano this year. So I'm going to share a resource with you guys that Piano Marvel created. Piano Marvel is a creator of a software that we use in our teaching. It's very awesome to use for professional learning, as well as teachers using in their studios, and really anybody who wants to use it to learn how to play the piano. So they provided this resource, and essentially you can write down the action items and that you're working on, whether they be monthly, weekly, or daily, and you can mark off whether you did them. You can track your progress in the goals that you have set. If we move down here, we have, after each month, we reflect on a few questions and prepare for the upcoming month, and that's what these questions are. If you'd like, and you have an overall view of the goals you want for the year, we've included a yearly overview where you can put your goals in that yearly overview. So one thing to think about is, do you have any big dream lifetime type goals in piano? Are you working toward something very specific? Do you want to get into college? Are you wanting to become a professional accompanist? Are you playing for your own enjoyment? Are you wanting to serve in some capacity in your church or in your community? Do you have lifetime goals? If you don't, that's totally okay. But if you do, and you know what they are, write them down, because then all the goals you work on, you can make sure that they're aligned with your ultimate goals, what you really want to accomplish. So here, I recommend not doing more than 8 goals a year. Otherwise, it just is too much. It's just too hard to stay on top of and to do well. So up to 8 goals, 2 or 3 or 4 is plenty, but I have 3 different types of goals that I recommend. There are habits or habitual goals that are daily goals. Maybe you want to practice 30 minutes a day. That's a habitual goal. Maybe you want to have a practice streak, not miss a day for a certain number of days. That's a habitual goal. Maybe a lot of goals are achievement based. Maybe you want to complete a specific level in your piano theory, knowing what you need to know at higher and higher levels. Maybe you want to get a sight reading score, get up to a certain sight reading score. Those are achievement-based goals. And then there are principle-based goals. And for me, for example, this year, I'm really focused on being balanced, making sure that I don't overdo it and get stressed out because I'm taking on too much. So that would be a principle-based goal, something that's kind of overriding and influencing my decisions throughout. So write your goals here on this sheet. And if you have the big dream goals, go ahead and write them there on that sheet as well. And then you can break each goal down. You say, well, what resources, what time, energy, money, equipment, maybe you don't have a piano or a keyboard. Maybe you need to get one if you're wanting to learn how to play, for example. You write those things down here. And then on your goal, you write some starting steps and when you're planning on taking those starting steps. So you can break down your goals in this way. And I think that's all. Yeah. Okay. That last one is just student information for me as a teacher. So I also want to share with you a book that I wrote that is really helpful when you're looking at creating anything in your life. And piano just happens to be one of my favorite things to do. And this book applies to anything and everything. And it really is about focusing on joy and making that a bigger part of your life and making that an influential part of your decisions and especially your plans and your goals and your dreams. So I will share that as my gift to you. I only know how to make it free for 5 days. So within 5 days of releasing this video, it should be free for anyone who wants to get it for free. And so that is my gift to you, I guess a late Christmas gift or early New Year's gift. And hopefully that can help you in general in the process of making goals and having an active role in what you're creating in your life. And I am so excited for anyone who's going to do this and join us. And each week I will talk about the things we're working on and some guidance for what kind of goals to set. So that will be part of the process of what we're going through. So I look forward to having you set these goals and to make progress and to enjoy the process as well.